Извините. Dobro jutro everybody, and welcome to another video from Tall Travels. As you can see, it's been a return to winter here. It's cold and windy. Anyway, so today's video is going to be talking about the protests in Belgrade at the weekend. So yeah, everybody, those protests on Saturday in Belgrade, and people were protesting about, first of all, what started it was this train station collapse here in Novi Sad, killing 15 people. But also, that kind of lit the fire, so to speak. And it was mostly about corruption in Serbia. So, I went to the protests. I went as an observer because really I don't know too much about Serbian politics. I'm mostly concentrated on Russia-Ukraine politics these days, so you know, I don't have any preference for a political party in Serbia. Yeah, everyone, so it's predicted to be the largest protest in history, so I thought I should go and take a look. Now, initially I bought a train ticket. I had a suspicion that they're going to be cancelling the trains just prior to the protest. And that turned out to be right. So I bought a ticket on the fast train, the Soko train, whatever the hell it's called, between Novi Sad and Belgrade, the new fast train, which is really cool, by the way. And yeah, the day before, they made an announcement that these trains were cancelled due to a terrorist threat. But that didn't deter me, so I managed to get a ticket on a bus going to Belgrade. So yeah, I made it to the protest. Now everyone, the last time I had been at a protest like the one there was on Saturday was probably in 2014 in Ukraine. I was at the Maidan protest. I was there during the time it was going on, and the same as here in Serbia, I wasn't supporting anything, just going as an observer. Yeah, in Belgrade, I've never seen that many people congregated in one place. The crowds were indeed huge. There's varying estimates as to how many people were at the protest. Government figures were about, I think, 100,000 or just under. And I saw some, more ridiculous estimates, about 1.5 million, but in my opinion, from what I saw, there was 156,762. Oh, here come the Chinese, some of them still wearing masks. Silly sods. Now, something I noticed very quickly at the protests, I didn't see a single European Union flag. I didn't see a single LGBTQ flag. But I did see some flags, religious flags, which was nice. So, yeah, the Serbs decided this is a Serbian protest. It's not about the European Union. It's not about gay rights. So, yeah, these kind of flags were not tolerated. In fact, I saw something online afterwards where somebody had bought a Ukraine flag and a Palestine flag. And somebody took these flags and basically tore them to pieces, apparently. So, yeah, it's good that this was kept as a Serbian protest. Now everybody, prior to attending the protest, I thought there was a chance it could turn into a Maidan type situation. But when I got there was no violence whatsoever. I saw nothing. The protests were very well-natured. There were people there with their children. There's no violence that I saw. I mean, I found out on social media later there were a few skirmishes, but considering how many people were in Belgrade, it was really nothing very much at all. I just saw maybe 10 people, something like that, near the Serbian parliament who, looking at them, they had the potential to start trouble, let's say, but that's all I saw. Now, afterwards, on social media, I learnt that they used apparently some kind of sonic weapon against the protesters, and it seemed inappropriate, let's say. From what I saw, there was no kind of violence or anything at all, and they're holding a minute's silence. And then all of a sudden, yeah, you probably saw the video, this sonic weapon was used, and it just almost immediately just went down the center of this crowd and just split them apart. Now, I'm guessing they were using this protest as some kind of test for this weapon to see how effective it was. And for what I saw, it was very effective indeed. Yeah, this weapon, it's called El-Rad or something like that. And it's not dangerous, apparently, for the protesters themselves. It kind of gets under your skin a bit, though, apparently. But, perhaps it could be dangerous in the fact that it could cause a stampede within a large crowd, which it didn't seem to do, but it seems logical that could be a danger for using this weapon. Yeah, everyone, so I turned up at the protest and I walked around for a couple of hours. It's very difficult to walk around, also very, very noisy. I was intending to maybe make I did take some video footage of the protest, but not that much, because it was just there was just so many people, and it also is very, very loud because Serbs were blowing whistles and horns. A lot of the time it is, so many people around, is right in your ear. Yeah. So I was walking around, I don't know, maybe for 2 or 3 hours or something like that. And initially it was warm, good protesting weather, but then it started raining. And I ended up walking around in the rain, and yeah, a lot of people, there's nowhere to take cover because everybody else had taken cover under, shop fronts or whatever to shelter from the rain. So I got to the point where I just said, sod this, I'm going home. Yeah, everyone, so I got a bus back to Novi Sad, and to summarize with the protest, like I said, I was very kind of impressed with the Serbs, and impressed how peaceful it was considering how many people were there. And I told you I was impressed by the fact there's no Ukraine flags, gay flags, Palestine flags, anything like that. And Serbs have always loved a good protest, which is good, I think. They're like the French in that regard. They don't take stuff lying down, whereas us in the UK, in most situations, if you know, something serious happens, we put the kettle on and make a cup of tea. Apart from last summer, there was some skirmishes, of course. The summer riots last year. Now, I don't know what is the plan for the future for the protests. I mean, they were going on before this big protest as well. So highly likely that they'll be continuing afterwards in some kind of fashion. So we shall have to wait and see. Yeah, and also my kind of mind's been drawn away at the moment by these horrible scenes came out of Macedonia, North Macedonia. So absolutely tragic event there. 60 odd young people died in a nightclub fire. Completely harrowing. And here in Novi Sad they know about nightclub fires because there was one a number of years ago in which I think at least 10 people died, something like that. I can't quite remember, but just shows you, you know, what kind of lax regulations they have in this part of the world, that things like that can happen. I mean, I think they should be banning the use of these pyrotechnics in nightclubs in the whole region, at least. So yeah, very sad, and I pass on my condolences to the people of Macedonia. I know you're having a 7-day period of mourning, and yeah, pass on my condolences to anybody affected by this appalling tragedy. Okay everybody, that's it for this video. I got some things to do, so thank you for watching, and look out for the next Tall Travels video coming very soon. Bye for now.